All right, so now we've got Welcome to Bright Falls, which should take us into the night stage. Since the first half was more of a nightmare. You know how that one goes, right? Either way, let's get started.
Okay, so let's talk about beginnings a bit. I mean, for all of these creative projects, it would be nice to claim that these stories and these experiences, the visions of them have just popped out of our heads and been ready. But
Oh,
in truth, it takes a long time, and there are many different beginnings for these stories. And sometimes looking back, it's even hard to say where it all began. Some ideas have been bouncing around in your head for a long time, and then
right.
suddenly it burst out from the dark, and there it is, and that's one nugget that ends up being a beginning.
I'll make it up to you later on.
Sorry, somebody was talking.
Hi. Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a
There we
lovely
go.
life. If you don't mind me saying, I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake.
Woohoo.
I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look,
Maybe.
Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet.
Let's hope so.
To track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Maybe.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. So you made a friend.
I did
That's
not.
cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry.
Almost.
Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like that.
Great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry.
I haven't even
just
got
settling
there.
in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy.
You too, Barry.
That statue or float looks like it's gonna
No,
fall
going to be
apart.
calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
That's
What
true.
did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Of course.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Damn yuppies.
Oh. Okie dokie.
Let's see who has the last
Come on,
laugh.
slowpoke. You get the
Oh.
full service
Okay.
here.
Good
I've
day
made
to
all
you
the
too.
arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
I mean, I guess I could do
sounds
that.
Like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
All right, sure. Let's go. Be a lazy bastard.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. Fill
Well,
her up while you get the key.
really, it wasn't even that far off.
10 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. Promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Doesn't help that we have
Carl Stuckey?
cut out there.
Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have left this at the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
One of the beginnings for Alan Wake deals with the structure of the story. Working on Max Payne games, I was writing a movie in my head, traditional 3-act structure. But that was around the time when everybody was watching DVDs, season DVDs of TV shows.
Right.
And I started thinking that this would be an awesome structure for a game.
A video
story
game. Makes
because
sense.
of a similar length.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't
Right.
believe it.
So
I'm
much for a
having
quiet
conversation
vacation.
with Alan Wake.
Yeah, it didn't help, did it? The sudden stop.
Are you on your own, or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
You just answered it yourself. I have a wife.
Rose. We'll be sure to...
Do me a favor, Sonny.
Hello, Odin.
Really use a tune
And
right
Thor.
now. Coconut number 6 in the jukebox.
Yeah.
I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious?
You could just turn around.
Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rock.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
Coconut is amazing.
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Fun.
Does that get stuck? Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Probably. But you know what? I think you brought it to you upon yourself. I love that he's enjoying it. Somebody's got to, right? Put the lime in the coconut and stir 'em all up. We'll wait for the song to be done. Deerfest. Yeah, this makes sense. I think I have killed his brother. Oh boy. Look at him. One looked like he's about to murder him, like he said. And the other one's enjoying just everything. Oh, that's amazing, though. He's ready to end it. I mean, he's got a fork right there. He could literally just grab it and take care of him. Although I'd hate to be around for that. Darn it, I thought I could stop it. Number 6, nice. The detail's great. Kinda wish he could dance, though. That'd be hilarious. Coconut and Spinoza, put the lime in the coconut and Alright. Alright, sounds like the song's about to end. Is he gonna just continue to do it? Well, you're a sociopath. Yep. He's bat crazy. Oh, wait, no, he's stopping. Yeah, that's creepy. Let's pick up the thermos. You okay?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, man. I didn't.
That's what all of them said.
To find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
But she's not an overeager fan. She is literally afraid of the dark.
Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Stucky?
Anybody there?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill.
Right.
For you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
I don't trust you.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
I do not.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Is that so? Well, you scare me, woman.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right.
This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Okay.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Oof.
Splendid, splendid.
Oh boy.
It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon.
That is really sad.
It's splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I'm not Tom. I'm just gonna play this again for you.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Oh. Auntie Doty.
I'll be heading back to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose. Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the poison we have at the Park Cafe.
The coffee's that bad? Okay.
Now this is what coffee should taste like.
Oh, Rusty, that's so sweet. I'll swing by with the fresh cup later on.
You two have a thing, don't ya?
Will you be staying in town for the Deer Fest, Mr.
mission accomplished.
Well,
Key and the
I didn't give a crap to listen to the rest of her.
I got some flashlights, just in case.
There's Stucky.
Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Stucky looks different from what I remember.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed
It does.
to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Always.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so...
That's good.
Big city. Might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your...
Diver's Isle.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
Uh-huh.
Right? Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness.
I don't
wanted to make
blame
sure
her,
we were inside
especially in
with
this
the
game.
lights on before sunset.
The ring. Gotcha. Boy, they really walked a lot of way down, didn't they? All right. There it is.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island.
Right.
A giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Oh. That's weird. All right, down we go. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Ooh, what does that say? Private property, no trespassing. Well, I think one of us is a liar. Whee! Aw. All right.
Another beginning also goes back to the time when I was working on Max Payne games. I went to study screenwriting at Theatre Academy of Finland, and I wrote a couple of movie screenplays studying there. And one of them was this horror movie, screenplay for a horror movie.
Okay.
That I wrote in Finnish, actually, and the title was Pohjavesi, which translated would be groundwater, but maybe kind of more accurate tonally would be to call it undertow. And there were a few
There's a game
elements
called
there
Undertow.
that I later decided to steal from myself, and
Oh no,
they
Stealing.
ended up as part of the story of Alan Wake.
I'm curious about something though. Aww. Bird Lake Cabin, Cauldron Lake. Where did Alice go? Weird that she finished.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it. A shoebox filled with books.
Thomas Zane kept from sleep, inner dreams to prevail.
I've never heard of him before.
The Labyrinth of Me. Last one I can't see, but we'll look just a little bit. Because I just love this game so much that I want to explore everything again.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh. Right.
To get the power running in the cabin, there had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Thomas Zane. Or Tom, the poet.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
I think there's a calendar that actually tells us. Oh, that's 1970, so it might be. It was July. Neat. Might have been July. No, that's a holiday. And then Sundays. Okay. Because I think the cabin sunk in 1970.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it?
Thanks, Rose.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Yep. Now we got a song to get through. I bet. Now, as we wait for the song to end. Thanks, Rose, though. You really know how to screw somebody over, don't you? Basically, though, we're sticking around to make sure that it actually saves and counts it, because there's an achievement for doing a lot of this stuff. So, safety. Oh, they're still going. Ba ba da da. There's gotta be more to you. There might be. There might be. We will go down there and check it out, though, in a second. All right, there it is. Okay.
The water was clear but dark. It looked very deep.
It's because it is very deep. I'm sorry, Alice.
Power cable goes to that shed over there.
Thanks, I would have never figured that out. I mean, I wasn't looking, so yeah.
The generator had been connected to the power cable.
That's insane. Let there be light. You have restored power. Cool.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
All right.
I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
I already did.
It was a wonderful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Yeah. Good one.
I thought we could be happy here.
So in this movie screenplay that I had written called Undertow, there are several elements that I lifted and used in Alan Wake. The Anderson brothers, Tua and Odin, are already part of that. There is this witch-like character,
which
from
is
Slavic folklore called Baba Yaga.
Yep, I know Baba Yaga.
Obviously, her echo is very much present in the Dark Presence, in
for Barbara Yeager.
And this
Cheka.
mystical light switch,
Thought it was Yeager, but
the clicker is also part of this horror movie
story. The clicker. That's cool. Yeah, that looks like it's going to break down again any second.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
I'm not fond of surprises. Oh. Pets. Maybe I am up for a surprise.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
No, you're the surprise.
Surprise!
Alice?
I'm not happy.
What is it?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his.
I heard.
Clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
I'm right here.
Just don't. I hear it. God damn it, Alice.
But...
God damn it. I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Yeah, everybody wants you to write, don't they?
Alice?
But he loves his wife.
Alice? Alice!
See?
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Another beginning that also was a lot in my mind already working on Max Payne games and just bouncing around ideas and wanting to do something different compared to Max Payne was that it just felt like a big deal and important to me back then that because at Remedy we make action games with action gameplay.
Right.
I was thinking a lot about the idea of what if we would have a protagonist, a hero you play, who is not a professional action hero.
I like the idea already.
Refreshing thoughts at that point. Somebody who physically and skill-wise is an everyman, even though you could claim that Alan Wake does have attributes that makes him something else than an everyone.
I suppose.
But for the challenges he faces, he would be unprepared.
Yeah, the first time. Now he's not, though, is he? I don't trust those birds. Yeah, I don't trust you one bit. Did it vanish? Nope. There we go. Because there's a trophy for that, too. Surprisingly. I'm trying. I have worse things to worry about. Well, that sounds like a bloody murder.
Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got here. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
I mean, at least you remember that much.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
All right, we will go ahead and leave it here. When we come back, we'll try to find help and figure out what's going on. But until then...